Growing up in a bad community, I experienced a lot of violence, a lot of crime. It was a big struggle with my mother and not having my father around. My mom wasn't never the type to show us emotional love or just say, I love you. It was very difficult. I learned that my kids had a lot of issues from the incident that happened 4 years ago. I experienced a case of child abuse for my kids. Something that I didn't do. It was very, very stressful. It kind of took a toll on me. The biggest worry I have for my children is safety. I wanted to get out the neighborhood, wanted to be a better example to my kids. And wanted to break the curse. The Set Parent Club actually helped me believe in myself. It made me open up. It was the best. Like, it helped with helping your kids develop trust in other people and other families. From my experience with Parent Club, as me becoming a leader, you are doing something to impact other families. It makes me feel full of joy. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in my family. Thank you for being a part and helping me. I just love enjoying my boys. If every family would experience what I experienced from Set Parent Club, it would make the world a better place.
I grew up in a house, it was 8 of us. Age of 15, I started dialysis, 2 parents in wheelchairs. Schedule of 15, get up, go to high school, leave high school, go to dialysis and come home and take care of 2 parents in wheelchairs. My mother depended on me to go with her to do her errands, and Dad depended on me to cook. I was a very bitter and angry person. I didn't care because I felt like my whole world was caving in on me. Because I was a loner, basically. I didn't have a whole lot of friends. It was a kind of feeling of, why me? What did I do to deserve this? I wasn't a bad kid. I felt like I was being punished for something that I had never even done. Like I said, I didn't care. It didn't really matter whether I lived or died. My first encounter with STEP was my housing needs. They helped me get housing, helped me keeping track of my blood pressure, keeping track of my medications, how I was taking them, my weight. Always somebody to go down and talk to. Having SET on site gives me a sense of community, a sense of security, and a sense of well-being. They helped us start the garden club. They helped me get housing. They helped me grow up and be the man I am today, because who knows where I would be at if it had not been for SET.
Life hasn't been easy for me. I was first molested at the age of 5, and then again at the ages between 10 to 16 years old. One of them was a family member, and one of them was a friend of a family. I feel like there's no one there to help me over my struggles and the pain that I was going through, because it was through It was with people that I really trusted. A lot of people ask me, why didn't I tell the cops or anyone else? Well, when you tell your parent, your mother or your father, and they don't do anything, it's like, who else do you tell? I had a lot of suicidal thoughts. We got into a really bad altercation, which led me to the hospital. My son came to visit, and to hear a 5-year-old so angry, and he just wants to do something about it. I'm like, that's not a place for a child to be in. My son and my daughter deserves better. Even if I didn't deserve better, they did. That's when I realized that I really had to make a change. I was introduced to SET, and now I had someone that I trust. Sister Judith was the first person that I met, and it changed my life. I wasn't very affectionate because of trust issues, but I thank God for Sister Judith and for SET because they allowed me to be able to experience those things. By having my own place, I have my own vehicle. I am working, being able to be independent enough to raise my children how I want them to be raised. My son, he wants to be a pastor, and a teacher, and a football player. My daughter, she wants to be a ballerina. Every day I make sure they know that I love them. That's something that they'll be able to say, like, my mom might not have much, but at least she loved us. Thanks to SET, I believe I will have that life for my children that I greatly desired as a child myself.
With SET by your side, nothing is impossible, and I believe it.
I believe it.